Good morning, good morning. Hello, how are we doing? My voice is back, like properly, I think, which is good. We've been in treacherous land, and I wonder, like I said the other day, this links back, guys. We love a link. My emotional state in the morning is actually dependent on how my throat feels, which is a really scary way to live. But here we are. I have news. This is the one thing. I don't normally plan anything I'm going to talk about, but I need to show off. I need to have like a little show and tell moment. I don't know if you can see, but guys, we've got new growth. Ah, she is a plant mother. Look at it. I'm so proud. This is the reality of don't want kids, can't have pets. Plants. Now, I'm not a proper plant mother. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 in total throughout the flat. And most are small. Most are like this little guy who is wilting. I am watering him. If you're a plant person, I'm on it, okay? But more exciting, I realised today that they're all over the 3-month mark, which in my limited experience with plants, if they're over the 3-month mark, they're basically indestructible. No, they're not indestructible, but they're more likely to survive. And this is very exciting coming from someone that managed to kill cacti. Multiple times, I might say. Because I was like, there's no way I've killed this cactus. And I bought another one. And I killed that one too. But here we are. I've got my Christmas decks up. And it's only the 2nd of December. Now, you could say that I'm organised, or you could say that I'm desperate for joy. I think it's a bit of both. But yeah, the tree's up. I can't do much because my landlord, despite not really caring for the boiler and cracks everywhere and overall just not being very responsive, is adamant that I don't put anything on the wall. And before you come at me with, command strips and all of that, yada, yada, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it, guys. They've got this like paneling on the wall and she's so proud of it. It's her baby. But I would like to remind her that she doesn't live here. I do. And I would quite like things on the wall. And I would also like to have known this before I moved in. Anyway, we're not negative today. We're positive. And it's really nice looking at the few decorations I have. I always said that tinsel was really tacky until I realised that it is the quickest route to Christmas spirit. It's just, I've put tinsel everywhere. And I've got Christmas cards up already, multiple Christmas cards. One is from a friend who was just very on it. I think it came like mid-November, which is crazy. I normally put my decorations up like the week before Christmas. I'm normally very unorganised. But I was also interested to see if they'd survive because these Christmas decorations are from my previous flat, which I lived in 3 years ago. So these have been in storage. And I will say, we managed to fit all of our Christmas decorations in the Christmas tree box. So I'm impressed that any of them survived because there was no bubble wrap it or anything in there. So that's a miracle. And we love that. A Christmas miracle, if you will. But yeah, the cards, we got very prepared. But then I've also got 2 from my lovely friend who was stacking them up while I was away. She was like, well, you were 6,000 miles away, so I can give you a Christmas card. And so she's just kept them. And then when I saw her, she was like, here's the past 3 Christmases. So they're up. And it's very sweet. She does like a photo shoot with her dog every year, who is the most gorgeous. And what a lucky dog. It's a border collie. And she is the most like outdoorsy, hiking, like swimming in the creeks. She loves all things outdoors. So this dog has the best match of an owner. It's very sweet. But yeah, so I've got a few things I want to do today. They all include my voice, which I would love to be very gentle and start, coming in. But I've got some gigs. Over Christmas. And I have not sung through the set because my throat has not been good. So I need to crack on with that. I also need to submit for a couple of things that I was like, oh, am I going to make this before my throat gives out? I am investigating this before you're like, ooh, a performer with a gross throat. It is something I'm actively investigating because it is not normal. It's become my new normal over the last month or so. I'm hoping it's not like polyps or anything. I don't think it is. I think I'm just regularly coming up against new bacteria, and my immune system for the British germs is shot. I think that's the reality, but it's not good. It's really not good. So I'm doing all the vocal tricks and everything. Like, you know, I know my stuff. I can get it back. But it's frustrating when I'm actively trying to build multiple businesses that utilize my voice. It can get frustrating sometimes. So I'm gonna crack on while I've got it, see if I can get out some content, some stuff, and fingers crossed we can move along with that. And the gigs will go well and they will book some more. I've got my first booking for next year come through, which is lovely. We love to see it. So overall, ready to kind of all guns blazing, because I think I've come to the conclusion that this job that I was waiting on, I need to stop just waiting for it. I mean, I was gonna, like, on Christmas Day be like, right, go. But we need to just accept that they ain't calling you. They ain't calling you. And as I said before, I wouldn't normally wait on a job, but you have to trust me, there are very specific reasons I was waiting on this job. But, you know, things happen. So I'm going to crack on. You have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you soon.